I've just watched my first rain garden video, and I thought I would try to do this in a similar style. That one was recorded February. Here we are now in May. We've made some changes, so let's touch on the garden while we're here. Got things coming in nicely. These are all from seed. Onion, radish, beets, carrots, kale, peas, scarlet runner bean way back there, more beets, radishes, lots of that. This is all lettuce, done in the style of Mavis Butterfield. Eat for $100 or something, I can't remember her website. So, this is the change to the yard. I had talked about the rain garden a bit. Here we are, still working on it. Just dropped in these rocks last night. Got a lot of natives planted in here, which is really cool. I can cover all those if you're all interested. Sit here on the bird poop rock. Tell you about it a bit. The rain garden really seems to confuse people, mostly my neighbors, I'll tell you that. They come over and they look at it, and the first thing they ask is, are you going to put a liner in it, or is there a liner underneath? And I have to explain to them, no, we don't want to keep water in there. It's supposed to naturally filter through down into the soil. So when a big rush of water comes in, a big storm or whatever, rather than running down towards the foundation of the house and to the shop, it collects here and then slowly kind of just filters out, drains out. So these are water-loving plants. They can be completely submerged, in fact, and survive for quite some time. And then you kind of work your way out, plants that like a little more water, that can take, full root cover, but not so much cover the leaves and such. And then the drought plants. And then if it gets high enough, haven't put it in yet, but we're going to dig a trench and then 3-inch PVC out there, and that's going to kind of shoot out to the back side there. I dropped in some boulders. I might post the video of me running the Bobcat, but I was so focused on running that thing, I didn't do any fancy angles or, any commentary. I really just set it up right over here and just went for it. That dog is weird. That's Vader. He loves to lay in the sun until he starts panting, then he lays there another half hour, and eventually goes and lays in the shade. That's the hound in him. Mister, stop it. And Manny has hurt himself playing too rough, of course. That's the border collie. That will happen. You notice the grapes, just in a month. I think it was late February when I did that last video. I'd have to really go back and check it out. But yeah, early May, those things are fired up. Tomorrow's Mother's Day. There we go. And that's where we're at. Tons and tons of juniper. That was from the hill. That was covered in the first rain garden video. I'll show you that hill in a minute. Heather's culinary herb garden. She's got some seeds in there as well, but this is all left over from last year. And then she's got a medicinal herb garden in the front. That's kind of what we got going on here. Still got my trench open here. It's pretty ridiculous. Some free rock from a neighbor. That looks pretty good. You'll be able to see the difference between the first and the second video. And then out here, this is the new hillside. This I'm actually pretty darn excited about this. Once this fills in, it's going to be a really nice place to hang out for the first half of the day. That's westward facing, so we get a heck of a lot of sun here. It's a nice hot hill in the afternoon. Some more runner beans down here. A bunch of strawberries. Not really so much the fruiting stuff. This is more the native coastals, but it's going to fill in that hillside there. Red currant right there. Vine maple. A couple of hops. Some salal. Oregon grape over there, and then down there where the other marigolds are, in between those two are a whole bunch of giant sunflowers. So hopefully those come in. This shrub right here is an ocean spray, thimbleberry, another thimbleberry over there, and then these two little sticks are just red osier dogwood that may or may not propagate. We'll see. Up here on the top, I'm going to put in some white Dutch clover. Should bring in quite a lot of the good insects that we want. We want a lot of those honeybees and mason bees and things, and they seem to really love that clover. This little berm here is lovingly called Pity Hill because this is the Diddy Pitties, and he loves the hill. He comes out here and just lays down. Vader has numerous nicknames. They both have crazy nicknames, both of them. We're weird people. We're weird dog people. Boy, this sunlight is terrible. That's what's been going on. Lots and lots of that. Lots of yard work. I'm really hurting. Still got a lot to go.